Welcome students. I am Mr. Simanchal Panda going to start the class for parenteral products from industrial pharmacy. Parenteral product coming from the word of para and enteral. Para means accept, enteral means intestine. So any dosage form which is not coming to the intestinal route, those are known as the parenteral products. Generally, the injectable products which are given through the IV or IM routes are coming under the parenteral preparations. These are having the special category as they must be sterile in nature, because if you are taking a different type of the dosage form like tablet, capsules, they have to come to the intestine and through the different part it move. So the drug come to the systemic circulation with different phases. But in case of parenteral preparation, the drug has to free from the microorganism as that is coming directly to the bloodstream. So the parenteral preparations are coming under the sterile preparations. The parenterals are the sterile dosage form intended for administration other than the enteral route and exert their action by directly entering to the systemic circulation. So there are different type of advantages for the parenteral dosage form. Why? This is having the quick onset of action, because whenever you are giving the drugs directly to the bloodstream, it does not require time to reach to the systemic circulation. Once it reach, it start the fast onset of action. It is suitable for drugs which are not administered by the oral route. Generally, we have seen that some patients cannot take the drug orally, so at the time we have to administer them through the IV route or the IM route, that is known as the parenteral preparations. Unconscious patients, these are highly recommended. These are useful for non-operative, nauseous or unconscious patients. We have seen some children cannot take the nauseous drug, or even the adult. If you are taking the drug which are having the nauseative effect, then it cannot be given through the oral route. At that time, the parenteral route is well considered. This is useful for the emergency situation. Duration of action is prolonged by modifying the formulation. It means of the correcting the serious disturbances of fluid and electrolyte balances. Generally, we have seen that this IV is given, like the electrolyte solutions are given to the IV route to give the glucose and different electrolyte to maintain immediate balance in the body. Still, there are certain disadvantages are there, like only trained personnel are required. The pain on injection, generally if the injection is given, it is somewhat painful. The personnels which are having the qualified or the trained person should only give the IV injections. It is difficult to reverse the physiologic effect of the drug, as we know that whenever we are giving any kind of injection or the injectable product directly to the bloodstream, at that time there is no time left to give the drugs its effect. So once the drug is injected, it is quite difficult to make the effect reverse. So sensitivity or allergic reaction is found in the site of injection. It requires strict control of sterility and non-pyrogenicity than other formulation. As I told that the parenteral preparations are also coming under the special category that is known as the sterile preparations. These are somewhat more expensive and costly to produce. There are different type of quality control tests are present, like we can see that the conductivity test, volume filled, temperature for heat sterilized product, environmental control test, osmolarity, pH measurement. So first one we will go for the conductivity measurement. Conductivity is the measured by conductometer. It measures the conductivity of the vehicle used for sterile preparation. The conductivity of pure water is 0.55 microsiemen per centimeter. pH measurement, because we know that if you are giving any kind of product that has to maintain our body fluid pH, that is 7.5. If you are giving the alkaline or any acidic drug, then there is chances of breaking of the cells. So two different type of methods are used in the measurement of pH, that is a dip a piece of pH paper into the sample or pH meter. Temperature for heat sterilization. It is also important to maintain the constant temperature during heat sterilization of the product. The temperature changes may cause some undesirable change like change in potency, change in isotonicity. The temperature can be determined by normal thermometer. We know that there are different type of packaging materials are used for the parental products. That may be glass container or that may be plastic container. So generally if your high temperature is maintained, there may be chances of leaching, and if there is a plastic there is chances of absorption. So some chemicals which are used for the plastic, that may come to the fluid whenever the temperature is elevated. So the temperature has to be maintained normal. So volume filled, an injection container is filled with a volume in slight excess of the labeled size. The different labels are given here like label size, mobile liquid, viscous liquid. So these are the different parameters has been given. Next one is the environmental control, that personnel should be permitted into aseptic area only after following a rigid prescribed procedure. That means if any person is working, they must be free from the pyrogen. They should be well maintained, and before it is entering to the aseptic area they must be free from the any articles which are present outside. They generally used to they have to change the aseptic area dressings, and they have to follow the strict dress code. The surface disinfection personnels, generally these are made by the neat, orderly and reliable. It should be in the good health. The person who is working for the pharmaceuticals and especially for the parental preparations, he must be free from the any disease, any contaminated disease. He must be sterile, he must be sanitized with the disinfectant, then only has to work for the production area. The area is again controlled by the HEPA filter, high efficiency particulate air filter, in which 99.97% efficient remove particles of 0.3 micrometer size and larger. The velocity at which the air conditioner move is 100 plus minus 20 feet per minute. So finished product quality control test, there are mainly 5 quality control tests for parental are performed, that is known as the content uniformity test, liquor test, pyrogen test, sterility test, particulate test. So first one is known as the content uniformity test, in which 30 units are selected from each batch. The weight of 10 individual steroid unit is noted and the content is removed from them and empty. Individual sterile unit is weighed accurately again. Then the net weight is calculated by subtracting the empty sterile unit weight from the gross weight. The dose uniformity met if the amount of active ingredient is within the range of 85 to 115% of the label claim. So it is a very simple method. You have to collect randomly 30 sterile unit of the batch, then you have to weigh 10 individual sterile unit, then the weight has to be deducted by the actual weight of the substance. Then you have to make the uniformity test, and from that the drug content must not vary, that plus minus 15%. So relative standard deviation is equal or more less than 6%. If one unit is outside the range from 85 to 115, none of the sterile unit outside the range of 75 to 125. Or if the relative standard deviation of the resultant is greater than 6%, or if both conditions prevail, an additional 20 sterile units should be tested. The sterile unit meet the requirement if not more than one unit is outside the range of 85 to 115. Next one is known as the liquor test. Generally the ampoules which are used, there are two type of packaging are used. One is known as the ampule, second one is known as the vial. Generally ampoules are meant for the single time used, whereas this other one is used for the multiple use. The ampules generally we should know that it should not have any type of leakage. So in order to determine its leakers, a colored vessels is taken. That means you have to take a vessel, you have to take the water, and you have to add some amount of color. Generally blue color is used. So the liquors, the ampules are given inside this container, and we have to wait. After a particular time, if the color inside the ampule is changing to blue, then it will be considered that this is a leaker. That means it is having some leakage, so that has to be rejected out. So generally for the tip seals are more like to be incompatibly closed than the pool seals. There are two type of sealings are there. One is known as the tip sealing, second one is known as the pool sealing. The pool sealing is made by applying some temperature and rotating to make it a point, and it will be sealed. But in case of tip sealing, you have to make for the melting at the tip, and the melting will lead to sealing of the ampule. So generally for the tip sealing, it is more likely to find the leaker, that means the leaked containers. Open capillaries or the crack at the point of the seal result in the leakers. So leaker test is performed by immersing the ampule in a dye solution, that is 1% methylene blue, and apply at least for 25 inches of vacuum or minimum of 15 minutes. Detection of leaker is prominent when ampule are immersed in the bath or dyed during autoclaving, as this has the advantage of accomplishing both leaker detection and sterilization in one operation. So one is known as the pyrogen test. So the pyrogen test is made in different phases. So these are tests on the animal. There is two phases. First one is the SAM test, second one is the phase 2 test. So the test involve measurement of rise in the body temperature of rabbit following the IV injection of a stir solution into ear vein of the rabbit. Dose exceeding 10 ml per kg injected intravenously within a period of not more than 10 minutes. Test animals like use healthy adult rabbits of either sex, preferred of the same variety. Generally, they have to take the different sample of the rabbit having the same age and weight, and they should be free from the any disease. First one is known as the preliminary test, that is also known as the SAM test, in which the animals are used for the first time. The pyrogen test is done, not been used during the 2 previous weeks. Condition them 1 to 3 days before testing. Substance by injecting IV 10 milliliter per kg pyrogen, free saline solution 1 to about 38.5 degrees centigrade. Record temperature of the animals beginning at least 90 minutes before the injection and continuing for 3 hours after the injection. Any animal showing temperature variation of 0.6 degrees centigrade or more than must not be used in the main test. So main test is used to find out the healthy animals. They have to give in the same diet, they have to place in the same environment, but they have to give in the accurate temperature to be read at the regular time interval. If any is found to get very 0.6 degrees centigrade or more, they have to be isolated out. Then they have to continue the main test. They have to at that time they carry a group of using 3 rabbits or more. Then the preparation sample is done. Like this you can see in the diagram as this photograph. The rabbits are placed inside the holder, and at the regular time interval they have taken the temperature. Dissolve the substance in dilute with pyrogen free saline solution. Warm the liquid approx 38.5 degrees centigrade before the injection, that is the preparation of sample. Then the procedure is that inject the solution under the examination slowly into the marginal veins of the ear of each rabbit over a period of not exceeding 4 minutes. Then record the temperature of each animal at half-hourly interval for 3 hours after the injection. The difference between the initial temperature and the maximum temperature, which is the highest temperature recorded for the rabbit, is taken to be its response. So the perception is of result is done, like number of rabbit you have taken 3, individual temperature rise generally 0.6, whatever you are that has been noted. Temperature rise in the group, you have taken the rabbit and you have to find out which is the maximum temperature that has been risen, and if there is no more temperature is raised, then it is passed. If above not past 3.5, that is the 8 rabbit, you have seen the highest temperature found is 3.7. So the more temperature rise leading to this interpretation of the result. So next one is known as the endotoxin test. So generally endotoxin test is done by it is also known as the LAL test. LAL, Limulus amoebocyte lysate. These are found in the horseshoe crab. This is a particular type of amoeba. These are undergoing the antigen antibody reactions. Before we have to prepare any kind of this parental preparation, uh, we must know these are free from endotoxins. So they have to go for the antigen antibody reactions from this LAL. This antisera has been collected, and this ingredient which are used for the formulation of parental preparations are given. If they will form any kind of antigen antibody reaction, that means sticky substance will be found, then it is considered that it is contaminated and these products are not used. If it is found there is no antigen antibody reaction with the Limulus amoebocyte lysate, then this test is passed. So next one is the sterility test. Sterility test is defined as the microbiological test applied to sterile product to show are the product manufactured and the process under the specification guided by the CGMP. Generally, we can this plate has to be prepared. The culture medium is prepared in that the this parental products which are to be used are given, and it has to be processed at the particular temperature, incubation temperature. If there is growth of microorganism, then it is not free from the microorganism. So next one is the light obscuration particle count test. Generally, if the particles are present in the higher range, those has to be kept out in order to check this type of particles which should not be remain. The light obstruction particle count test is conducted. So there are certain limits are there for it. So for this chapter, we can go for the conclusion that quality control test should be a fundamental segment of parental product manufacturing. All 5 tests are basic, performed are essential and have its own importance in parental production. All of these tests ensure that product meets its quality, which has been judged to satisfactory also. Each test is unique and provide detailed assessment of quality control of parental products. So for today we have completed the parental preparations. So next class we will come with another chapter. Thank you.